What's up, y'all? It's Zeals, and don't ask, I always take a shower, but my hair is just all over the place, and pretty much that's gonna describe today's content. I'm gonna talk about Genshin Impact. We're gonna go all over the place, but let's just start out with this headline, dude. Wow, look at this. Genshin Impact races past 1 billion on mobile only, Apple and the Google Play Store. Damn! In less than 6 months. And you may be asking, where is this money going to? Like, where is it going? Like, is it going back into the game? Why? Keyboard's not working. Alright, it's not working. I think I broke my keyboard. I'm pressing L. I'm pressing it. And dude, we're not even talking about like PC or PS4 sales. So during the last 30 days, Genshin Impact ranked as the number 3 revenue generating title on the App Store and Google Play combined, behind the PUBG Mobile Honor. I don't know. Anyways, outside of China, really in these times, in patch 1.3 and 1.4, which we'll talk about. Damn. So yeah, they have, like I predicted, they have joined the $1 billion club, and it only took them what, 5 months? Excluding the PC shop and PS4, dude, and any like third-party sites, right? So they have got there way faster than Pokemon Go. What?
Hey Zeus, why do you always say Pokemon?
So Zhongli, wow, untoppable at the $15.5 million USDs, obviously. Albedo at the short end, rip. We got Ganyu. I thought Ganyu would top Zhongli. Xiao, even with all the hype before the game even was released, damn, cannot even come close to the GeoDaddy. Hu Tao, no matter the leaks, no matter the cuteness factor, no matter how much skin is exposed, waist below, it doesn't matter, dude. The fully covered GeoDaddy. What? Who the f is GeoDaddy? Are you guys surprised? Let me know down below. We're just reacting to this together. I'm kind of surprised. Like, the waifus are just not selling as high as the husbandos. And I talked about this a lot on stream. I do have a lot of, not just my channel, I'm sure other channels have a way greater female audience compared to whatever game they covered previously. Like in Arc Knights or like the other games that I covered, it was like, what, 97 sausage to, yeah, the ladies ratio. So in Genshin, it's almost like 88 to 2. Zhongli and Albedo were the two characters I spent pretty much the least amount. Hu Tao, I don't even want to talk about Hu Tao. I got so unlucky. Just getting the first copy was like 3-4. Okay, anyways. So yeah, China ranks as #1 market, yada yada. We know that. They're doing well in like so many countries. Like Xiao, #1 sales in like 25 different countries. We talked about this. So international impact. So what? TLDR, they're doing great. They're in the $1 billion club. As for sales in Japan, Princess Connect Redive is above them. I mean, that is a little bit newer game. But daily sales in Japan is tanking a little bit because it is 1.4. I can't believe this game right here, we talked about this when it released, is still doing so well. Like, I don't know what's going on in Japan. Damn, I look like a fucking mushroom. Okay, so let's take a look at this clip. We got waifus, half like, I have no idea what's going on. Like half horse, half waifu racing game based on an anime. We don't have a real competitor for Genshin Impact for a while. Like, Blue Protocol, it's gonna take some time. But I just want to go back down the memory lane. I never expected, Genshin Impact, yeah, down the road, maybe a couple of years, like 3-4 years, they'll hit the $1 billion club. I never expected like 5 months, even with patch 1.3. Yeah, there was Xiao, Hu Tao, but that was kind of like a filler. They did go, I'm pretty sure they went on a holiday, most of them, like, especially the higher ups. During the Chinese New Year, and maybe because of the holiday, we're getting another filler patch 1.4. I have no idea. I know some people are pretty much like dying right now. They're like, what am I supposed to do? I'm seeing a lot of threads over at Reddit, people saying, what is the point? I'm just doing the same thing, build up characters. That's great and all, but where do I even take them to? Now, of course, there are, multiple sides of the story. I'm going to talk about mine today. Yes, resin sucks. Primal Gem generation. Yeah. It all sucks. But even if, let's think about this. Even if we had infinite amount of resin, right? Like, Rez is gone tomorrow. Yeah. What are we gonna do? Go overdo all the artifact dungeons, and we're gonna do that like 8 hours. Maybe next day we do like 7 hours, and then what? Like, okay, we just got our characters like beefed out of our minds. All right, we just got some crazy artifacts, and then what are we going to? Okay, 11% defense. Hey, it's pretty. Okay, so we got beefed out artifacts. What else are we gonna do in the game? We're still gonna do the Spiral Abyss, right? We're gonna full clear that bitch. We're gonna get that done in a matter of minutes to hours. And before we get any further, I'm gonna talk about how much I play and everything, but I do love this game. I love the Spiral Abyss. I love doing it in front of my community over at Twitch. It's a lot of fun, but it's not enough to carry right now. You get the rewards every, what, 2 weeks plus?
You know what, Zeals? You can go back in there. It's not like you're getting locked out.
Yeah, you're right. But after I pretty much get my rewards, out of there, if they added a very small incentive like an achievement or a name card, a little carrot on the stick, that would be great, as well as the things I'm gonna talk about. And other than that, we got the current events, which we can do without resin. But in terms of like loopable endgame content, it's pretty much catching that butterfly, which I just missed, picking up mushrooms or pine cones, and killing hilly churros. It's pretty much just wiping out the whole map, but for what reason? There's nothing right now we need to bash our head against. There's no co-op raid or anything in the future, but I'm sure that it will, like 1.4, it can't get any worse, right? It just can't. I still like 1.4. I'm having a lot of fun. I don't mind this downtime. I can go outside. It's beautiful. It's spring. I can go exercise. But a lot of games have this kind of like cycle. I know you don't like hearing that, and I know I was just like you. I remember that peak right there, climbing that peak over there, discovering Mondstadt for the first time. It's already been a year in the closed betas. I remember with full volume on, with headphones on, I was listening to the OST in Mondstadt, and I almost like teared up. Yo, I can't believe this is a mobile game. I can't believe it. I remember just waking up, no shower, no brushing my teeth. I just put on my glasses and I played Genshin Impact until I couldn't play anymore. Like my back couldn't support my body anymore. Until I passed out, I played Genshin Impact. And then, even in the closed betas, when we opened all the treasure chests and all that stuff, we were like, okay, there's gonna be a point where we run out of things. It still doesn't have like an endgame loopable content. But what about the future? They made more than $1 billion. Are they going to put it back into the game? I'm sure they will. This is their cash cow, okay? I know there's no competitors right now, but they're not going to just idly let the game die, okay? That makes no sense. They're not a perfect company by any means. 1.5, 1.6, I'm sure it will get better. But I have a question. In 1.3, we had the Lantern Right, we had the tower defense. Now, some of these I do like Peculiar Wonderland. I'm seeing some complaints. I don't mind it. I love the Rumble stage. I love the Rumble one. I wish it was a little bit harder, and I wish it was more frequent. But hey, for these, I do like these. I hope they add more songs in here. I suck at this, and I still like this. Just to go back on what I'm talking about, whether you're for these mini games or you're for just combat, which I'm all about. I love just using my characters that I've built and going into combat, especially with friends. It's just way more memorable that way. That's like my dream for Genshin Impact. But anyways, whether you like mini games or not, it's pretty sad that this is gonna go away. Why? Why is it going away, right? This is not a complaint. I'm a little bit curious because, yo, I don't mind playing 30 minutes a day, but there are times when I have like a little bit of free time and I want to just play with, you know, the community. And the reason why I love this game is because of the community. Going back to day one or before, China got the game 2 weeks in advance. The same version, same files. I was playing on the Chinese server. First day, streamed 12 hours, almost cracked my back in half. But it was a lot of fun, and the amount of people watching, the community, I was so surprised. I was like, what the? With the global launch, every stream was like the same thing, same questions. Is D-Loop the best? Is Kaching the best? What am I supposed to do here? Zeals, what do you think about my team? Razor, this, that. There were so many questions. There were so many people watching these videos. Like my guides, I thought like, 50K views, that's a lot. And then I wake up the next day, it's at like 200K, a million. I didn't expect my channel to get to 100K subscribers until December of this year, 2021 December. But no, we got it in like a week. And even after the initial hype, and a lot of people that were just like the normies that never played gacha, that hated gacha, the raids, they all pretty much left. Some are still here, but Even after that, the game is still doing well. It's alright now. I'm actually enjoying the downtime. Hope you guys are as well. I'm not just like trying to suck on Mihoyo's dick right now. There are clearly, like I said, things that they can work on. So many optimizations and content that they could produce. But I'm a little bit worried about the last thing here, which Sekapoko actually mentioned, is the file size. Now, I still have the Chinese version as well as the global version. The global version is at 23 gigabytes on PC, while the Chinese one, I haven't updated since 1.1, is at 13.8. My iPhone is sitting at 10 gigabytes. And maybe the reason why we're losing these loopable content, while it's just a mini game, yes, like I said, some people don't care about mini games, some people don't care for stories. I personally don't care about the story. I just skip through them. I just like combat. But I'm falling in love with this mini game shit right now. But hey, it's sad to see it go. Maybe is it because of the storage? Is that really the issue? As some people pointed out, when they do add in new zones, is it gonna take up too much space? I'm not a game developer. I don't know too well about it. But with the new zones coming in, with more story quests, are they going to have to cater to the older phones, or are they going to start going a little bit more aggressively with the storage? It's all up in Mihoyo's billion-dollar hands, okay? That's what I'm talking about. They have a lot of decisions to make. There's a lot of things that slow their speed. So what I'm trying to say is, I know, man, I miss the days of playing from when I was awake till I passed out. But those days, unless you're new, is kind of gone. If this is going to be a side game, it's going to take a lot of resources and time to get their shit right, like patch 1.5. Don't put all your eggs into patch 1.5, guys. 1.5 is not going to be the deliverer. I don't think it's gonna be great. I'm sure it can't be worse than 1.4. It's just gonna be hard to keep up with the demands. We consume content way too fast. Anyways, guys, that's what I just wanted to talk about. Not a rant, but I just wanted to talk about for the first time what's been on my head, all right, about this game. I'll see you guys in the next video. Your boy Zeals out. Peace.